Namaste and welcome to another interesting session on astrology. In this session, we're going to talk about the rules for cancellation of debilitation. You all know that planets get exalted in certain signs and get debilitated in certain other signs. For example, Sun gets exalted in Aries, whereas it gets debilitated in Libra. And once the planet is debilitated, it fails to give its results. And many of you might have probably tend to believe now that because a certain planet is debilitated, there's nothing you can do about it, and you're unhappy for the rest of your life. But here is the solution to it. Solution in the sense, you just have to observe for certain parameters in your chart, and if they exist, you can happily conclude that the debilitation of the planet has got cancelled and there's nothing to worry about. So I'm sharing the screen where there are some rules mentioned for cancellation of debilitation. These are not the only rules, these are a few rules. This is to give you an idea that there exist rules for cancellation of debilitation. So you can study more when you find more time. This is just to give you an inclination into the subject. So what are the rules for cancellation of debilitation? I've mentioned a few. See, one rule is debilitated planet, if it is linked to the sign lord, then the debilitation is cancelled. What does that mean? The planet which is debilitated, if there is a connection of that planet with the sign lord, then the debilitation gets cancelled. Sign lord means what? Wherever the debilitated planet is. For example, let us say we take Sun. Sun gets debilitated in Libra. The owner of Libra is Venus. If there is an aspect or conjunction of Venus with Sun or of Sun with Venus, then the debilitation gets cancelled. With Sun, of course, conjunction would actually mean combustion. However, in KP astrology, combustion is not much taken into consideration. However, if it's for other planet, let's not talk about Sun, take some other planet which is in debilitation. And if it is aspected by or is conjunct with the sign lord. For example, Mars, you take Mars. Debilitation of Mars occurs in Cancer. In Cancer sign, Mars gets debilitated. Sign lord of Mars is Moon. Cancer, Mars in the sense, in this case, sign lord of Mars always is not Moon. Because we are considering Mars to be present in Cancer, owner of Cancer is Moon. If there is an aspect of Moon on Mars, then the debilitation gets cancelled. Next, debilitated planet is linked to exaltation sign lord. Sun gets debilitated in Libra, I said. Where does it get exalted? It gets exalted in Aries. What is the sign lord of Aries? Mars. Exaltation of Sun occurs in Aries. Sign lord of Aries is Mars. If there is a connection between Mars and Sun, then the debilitation gets cancelled. Next rule. Debilitated planet has exaltation planets in its signs. If you have a planet which is debilitated, what is the own sign of this planet which has got debilitated? In that sign, if there is exalted planet, a planet which is in exaltation, then the debilitation gets cancelled. Similarly, sign lord or exaltation sign lord is present in 1, 4, 7, 10 places from the ascendant or lagna or moon. Take the sign lord or exaltation sign lord of what? Of the debilitated planet. Debilitated planet, wherever it is present, the sign lord of that. Or the exaltation sign lord, as we talked about Sun, the sign lord of Sun would be, when Sun is in debilitation, sign lord of Sun would be, because Sun gets debilitated in Libra, sign lord is Venus. Exaltation sign lord will be Mars. If they are placed in 1, 4, 7, 10 places from the ascendant in the horoscope or from the moon in the horoscope, then debilitation gets cancelled. Or if the debilitated planet is linked to benefic planets, natural benefic planets, or even in the chart a benefic planet, 159 lords, benefic planets, if there is an aspect or conjunction, then also the debilitation gets cancelled. If the debilitated planet is aspected by another debilitated planet, then also you will have a cancellation of debilitation. And if the debilitated planet is retro, then also debilitation gets cancelled. These are not the only rules. These are a few. Like this, you have some more rules. You can browse the literature and check for cancellation of debilitation in your chart. There will be definitely one or the other rule that will help you get this debilitation cancelled. All the very best. Thanks for watching.